Hi, my name is Karen and I am a foster carer with Swindon Borough Council. I've been fostering now for about 5 years. I think every child deserves to have a childhood. They deserve to be safe, and they deserve to be loved, and they deserve to get treated. At the moment, we have 2 long-term placements. So we have a young lady who's been with us for nearly 3 years and a gentleman that's been with us for nearly 2. So we tend to take 13 and upwards. So I think for the older children, I think they need more guidance, whereas I think the younger children tend to be, it's more of a maternal role. And I prefer probably the advisory sort of role. I think I'm probably better at it. I think I'm probably too attached to the younger ones, and so I just prefer to. And I think the older children and the teenagers, they tend to get overlooked, and a lot of them have been in care for a long time. So I think it's really nice to give them that settled space. So which does take a while for them to settle in, but we have been very lucky, really, because the 2 that we've got have settled in really, really well. You know, they're all individual, so whenever they come through the door, I try to gauge what I think they're going to respond to best. I think slowly, going at a nice slow pace, which they're comfortable with, really helps. And I think just giving them that security of, you know, we are here if you need us, but don't push. I think if you create that space where they trust you, I think they'll come to you, and then it works out much better. Whereas you don't want, the last thing you want to do is overwhelm a child that's come through your door. So for me, the first thing I need to do is let them know that I am here if they need me, and I just like them to settle in at their own pace. The biggest thing I think I've learned is when you first start as a foster carer, you're very much focused on the behaviour, and you know, you think, and you're reactive to the behaviour. But what I'm now very good at is somewhat like being a detective. I look at the behaviour and I think, like, you know, what is that about? What's caused that? So, and I think it tends to have a really calming effect. So instead of reacting to it, you're trying to figure out why it's happened, why they feel like that, you know, what has caused that. So I think it's quite calming, and I think it has a calming effect for you, and I think it's very calming for them. I really do feel that it is an absolute privilege to be a foster carer, to see the change that you've made in a child's life. There is no feeling like it. There really, really isn't. It is an absolute privilege.